We got to start over. We lost the best footage ever. It was the most exciting GRC footage that we ever shot, and the camera person did not hit start.
This is so old, bro. The pin faded off.
What's old? So we're looking to hire a new camera person because the one we hired didn't know where the start part was.
Says Reedman, I can.
You can talk, it's okay.
Reedman Chevrolet.
Okay.
May of '85.
It's on. You can handle that. And this road all the way from the shop. You're driving. Camera's on. You're in control. Say hi to everybody.
It is a 3/4 ton, 1,500 pounds.
All right, I gotta teach. How's my cameraman going to do interviews if she won't talk on camera?
Fuel tank shield.
I'm serious. You lost your voice? You're
hey,
fired.
it has an S10 value package, man.
S10 value package. Talk about it.
I don't know what that means, but
I'm still trying to figure out how she's going to interview me without talking.
Towing device, solid paint. What's solid paint? One color, I guess.
Okay.
AM radio.
Yes.
Still
kind of works.
Oh, you get a transfer case shield. 20-gallon fuel tank.
Yeah.
That's a lot for a little vehicle.
I put 4 gallons in it today. Are we going to make it?
It's about 50 miles.
Yeah, that's what I was figuring. 4 gallons would make it, but the gauge is still looking kind of sad. I might put a couple more gallons in there. So how long have I had this truck?
Since May of '85.
Wow.
So I was 14.
So how many people still had their vehicles?
Ray. His is in the back of that. This is in the back of that trailer. His first car. Yeah. Well, this wasn't my first car, but this was the first one I drove on the street because I was stealing it at 15 to go visit some girl.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you learned how to drive stick early then? Huh?
Yeah. Well, the one before it was a '69 F-150.
Okay, Ford, yeah.
Big, ugly turquoise
Ford
thing.
Yeah.
And it was worse than this.
Was it?
It was a three on the tree.
Yeah, neat.
Yeah.
Neat. This is the original sales contract. Look at that.
All right. Well, how much does this thing go for?
$10,191.
That's a lot of money in 1985.
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
That's probably like 40 today.
Yeah, this is a $40,000-$50,000 truck today, with the 4-wheel drive, 3/4 ton, full-size bed.
Yeah. That's amazing. Look at that. Hey, it has 373 rear gear. That's cool.
And it's got a 4 low, which you can pull your house down with.
373s. That's a truck. That's a good gear, man.
So where are we going today?
York, Pennsylvania.
Why?
Junkyard. 19 acres of salvage. Probably one of the biggest yards you've been in other than Harry's.
Talk to her. You ask the questions.
You ever been to Harry's? You pull it?
No, but I've seen her.
Yeah, me neither, but it's supposed to be big. But John's is 19 acres if you ever been on anything that big. Thousands of cars. Just you can stand in the middle of it and all you see is junk cars.
Wow.
Yeah, he's been there for years.
I'm going to train her to be social behind the camera. She seems like she's shy.
Huh. Around you?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense, does it?
Oh, shit. Yeah, York, we're going to head over 30 west.
How many people drive their vehicle 40, 50 miles to the junkyard? Like
I did. I drove my Horizon.
I've driven them to the junkyard before.
My '82 Horizon, I drove there, and it was 20 years old, at 409,000, and I drove it there. I bought that in brand new in '82. I kept it till 2002.
Wow.
And it had 409 on it because I wanted it to stay. I could have went to 500 with it. As long as I want it to run, it'll run. And it didn't look bad because for some reason that year didn't rust much. It had hardly no rust at all. In fact, none on it.
Unlike this little baby.
Yeah, walk around it once. I guess we'll take a picture of it at the junkyard and have some fun over there. That's about the end of that.
We'll go in the truck section. That's over to let's see. As you go in the gate, it's to the right, back in the corner.
I'm gonna make a final plea for it. I'm gonna tell them to use it as a shop truck because it runs.
This is a beauty right here.
There's a truck section in the junkyard, and that's where it's going to go.
Oh, can I talk him into using it?
Try to talk him into using it. Yeah.
Well, I don't see why he wouldn't. It starts right up. It runs.
I don't see why because it's 4-wheel drive in the junkyard.
Which you like?
Yeah, because it'll be a little muddy in the rain.
You're right. It's a great shop truck, or yeah, yard truck. We'll try to sell them on that. Use it. We'll go visit in 5 or 6 years and see if it's still running. Back to you, Candace.
They're hungry.
What was that movie I'm supposed to watch?
8 heads in a duffel bag.
What?
Why?
Joe Pesci. It's kind of stupid. Don't watch it. It's about a hitman that is on a plane, doesn't like to fly. He killed 8 people, and proof of he wiped out a mob. He was a mob hit. It was proof that he killed the people. He cut their heads off, put them in a duffel bag, and he was on his way to deliver them to get paid. And his duffel bag matched a college student's duffel bag, so they got mixed up at the airport. The college student goes home with a duffel bag and finds out there's heads in it.
Wow.
And the hitman, Joe Pesci, finds out there's clothes in his, and his payers said, your head's going to be in the bag if you don't get it. You had to be there. It's a useless movie made in 2000. I don't think there was any good movies made in 2000. I think it was 2007. Imagine. You have to go back. No? Well, how would you explain it? Movies should be better in the later years.
You're getting worse.
It was on Encore. I didn't pay for it. Well, I guess sort of I did. It's a subscription. It just looked different. I thought, well, that's different. It reminds me of, what was the one with Rutger Hauer in it?
That movie was much better than you built it. That movie was okay.
Hobo with Shotgun.
Yes.
There's a clever title.
That was not nearly as bad as you said it was.
Very clever title. Hobo with Shotgun.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's hit the road, pal.
You gonna follow?
Yeah, I'll follow you.
Don't run out of gas now.
Okay, we might stop and get gas.
Okay.
Wait, bye.
Bye.
Well, I've never seen a system quite like this before. Do you call it a system? What is this?
It's radio.
We have a big stack up across the entire stretch.
Wow, it's don't even have to take that.
All the way into the AC Expressway.
So it's before it takes that.
Well, it was just this was. All right, here's how I felt. I was like 14 or 15. I was 14 years old, and we're out shopping for a new vehicle for the family, right? So I'm not driving yet. I'm seeing it whatever we're rolling around in, right? Okay, everybody's been 14, 15. Whatever my parents are driving is what I'm riding around in.
Right.
So the 69 Ford F-150, so rusted out that the back quarter panel fell off. Turquoise was going to the junkyard, and they shopped around and they get a brand new truck that's got that.
Yes. Wow.
I felt some sort of way.
So no dial.
Oh,
it has a dial.
Here's a dial, man.
For the volume and tuning.
I don't think
There's no preset.
There's no AMs. Well, yeah, it's got them.
Homicide happened on Saturday around 11 a.m. when a 45-year-old woman, a realtor, was showing a house in a 600 block.
Is this all the music that we can get?
I don't know. It's AM, man. What?
No FM radio?
No, it's AM.
Wow, the tape deck. That's pretty bad.
Okay, Ray, take us on tour. Where are we? What's the story with this place?
Well, it's in York. It's right in the city limits of York, PA. It's Baughman's Auto Salvage.
Can I get you to point at the camera and say, I'll see you in York?
I'll see you in York.
Come on, Ray.
I'll see you in York. You recognize the trip over, except we got off early, right?
Yes, the York Pinball Show.
Yeah, this is Ebert's Lane. This is,
Yeah, okay.
John's a big Mopar guy. He even had the address changed to 440.
Nice. Really?
Yeah.
And I'm back there picking on Mopars.
Yeah, this used to be for something else, but he wanted 440.
So what's the history of this junkyard and you?
This is
Are you watching, Ray?
Yes, I am.
this was a truck stop and freight hub. sort of like A. Dewey Kyle in Westchester.
Okay.
This was called Sherman's years ago. And
Talk to her.
Their trademark color was light blue. You can see sort of. But this was a giant truck depot.
Are you strapped in?
And
He keeps talking to me, let go of it.
it went empty. And John bought the property because he used to have a inspection station down off Whitfield Street.
Okay, what decade? What decade is that?
That was 75, 76. He moved here. 77.
Okay.
Yeah.
How'd you end up here?
Well, I'd known John since 72, 73. Met him at York US 30 Dragway.
Oh, race car guy.
Yeah. He has a couple Super A automatics.
I guess he lost a lot, didn't he, at the racetrack? I mean, he very seldom won.
Well, yeah,
because he was riding. You know, what was he running? Dodge product.
Oh, come on. No. But there used to be like 6 cars in here. I don't know how many's in. Probably 4,005, 3. I don't know.
Okay, it appears to be a big lot. I haven't even seen all of it.
It's 19 acres.
I do see way out in the distance the poor GRC truck. It's done.
Well, it'll be loved here. People will buy parts off of it because it's a truck.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're touring the. You want this back? Here, you drive. Where are we going?
Wherever you want to go, we can start at the far end of there.
Okay, I'm following you. I want to find something interesting. Take a picture. And I'm going to make one of those. What are they called? What are they called? You showed me one from your daughter last night.
Oh, a flipogram.
I need that. Can I do that? I need that. And a snap. What is the other thing that the Amish guy said?
Snapchat.
Snapchat. I'm going to Snapchat whatever the other thing was.
I don't get that.
I don't either. I am out of date.
What?
Flipogram?
Flipogram. We're going to make a
Flipogram.
right?
I might be saying it wrong.
It's going to be junk cars put to music.
Before you used to go to that building, there was no, that gate was always open. This gate was the inner gate. You used to just drive up and then tell them what you wanted, they went out and got it. But I guess for insurance reasons, they banded that. Now it's a U-pull-it. You have to sign in before you go in.
You would think it'd be the other way around.
Yeah, I know. Well, I think when you sign that paper, it's over. Liability is over. This is a foreign car section. This is Datsun, Nissan, Honda. Going back through here, this whole area.
I'm stopping here because I like these.
Yeah.
We could probably restore that, right? I've fixed pinball machines that look worse than this.
There's a couple of these in here.
Well, this one needs. This one looks about like the Roadshow. You know, it looks about like your Roadshow. Half of it's missing, and the other half is.
It's a 300, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, and the other half is junk.
Want to close up? Oh.
Yeah, it's
Nissan, this is foreign car, like I said. Everything in here.
Well, there ain't too much interesting in foreign car, but we're going this way.
Well, we'll go this way and we'll go with that.
Okay. What are you doing back there, girl? Just walking along?
Yeah.
You don't like busted up cars too much. Here, 70 satellite?
Yeah.
We can fix that.
Yeah.
I've done pinball machines worse than that. Whatever this red thing is, most of it's missing, man.
That could be a charger, I guess. I don't know.
This looks like Dodge product.
So everything looks bad, looks like Dodge.
Yes. That's Dodge. This Cougar?
Yeah.
Dodge.
Another 68.
Well, there ain't much left of this one. There's a Dart.
Yep.
All these dead Dodges, man.
Yeah, this is the old dead Dodge section. This whole area in here.
I'm guessing this is a Duster.
Yeah.
Be careful.
You're doing alright, man.
What's that?
You're doing alright.
Yeah, I know my Dodges.
It's on fire.
Yeah, it did.
It's an 02 or something.
That's what happened to a pickup truck my brother had. He got out of it right before it blew up.
Following you, Ray. Is there anything interesting back here?
I'm going to hook around the back of the building.
Titans.
Looks like a pinball shop. What is this? Oh, it's a Dodge.
The blue thing?
I was looking at this green thing. There ain't much left of it.
That's a Dart. Custom.
Oh, really? Neat. They should have taken better care of that. Don't see too many Roadrunners, do you? Dart. Falcon. It says Tempest on the back. Looks like a Falcon. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a Tempest.
It's a little rusty.
I was trying to give you back the camera.
Uh-oh. Am I walking in front of you? Here, go talk to Ray.
68 Fury.
Pushing no cars.
I found a Mustang.
64 Valiant. Did you? Yeah, look at that Mustang.
Wow.
Ugliest body ever. What's it doing back here? That ain't a Dodge, that's a Mustang.
These is just all old cars, but mostly modes. There's a 70, I guess it'd be a 70 Roadrunner.
Oh. Camaro or Trans Am, one or the other.
That's a four-door, it might be a satellite. There's a 63 Plera, Dodge Plera.
Camera person is messing up really badly.
This
I
guy's
just
run.
zoomed in. There's a whole section.
That's a little rusty.
A little, you think? Nice tire.
Yeah, they drove that back here, probably. I don't know.
This is the scrap area. They melt down aluminum, scrap steel, and they turn it into them blocks right there.
Those are the cars?
No, those are what they
These are
pour
the
in.
blocks.
They make these
Oh, these
aluminum
blocks?
Yeah, they
This-
melt down aluminum.
This is what happens to your car?
Right. Motors, mostly. And then they scrap it. You know, they melt down aluminum parts. That's ready to be melted.
Neat.
We used to have 2 car crushers in here, and I think that got too expensive to do anymore, and they stopped doing it, and they have mobile crusher come in and do it. Because the maintenance on them was too high. I used to like to watch them work though, that was really cool. You ever watch one work? You ever hear it like from here to you? That's cool. It makes all kinds of noises and things blow up. And
Wow. This place is
Yeah,
really
a
big.
lot of salvage yard work anymore is recycling plastics and metal. You know, aluminum brings a lot if you can make it pure like they did with them blocks. You know, that's
Pretty cool.
a good bit of money. Instead of just throwing out stuff for scrap. But, you know, and here's more blocks. They melt this down. They got a furnace. And what comes off, I think aluminum's weird that way. The steel rises to the top, and aluminum's heavier. And then they just scoop off the steel, and then you got pure aluminum blocks here.
Found
One of
another
these
Mustang.
weighs about 30 pounds. So if you got enough of them, there's a good bit of salvage.
Tech Tips is canceled.
Oh, is it?
I found another Mustang.
It's really not a tech tips.
Exactly. You need to stop cutting people off while people are talking.
Why are you fascinated
I
with that?
found another Mustang. Well, all the girls on the team seem to like.
That's a
It's
50
nothing.
cent car, man. Even when it was new. Really. And then they tried to make it look like something by putting all in airfoil and ground effects on it.
No matter what they did, it was still a Ford.
Well, yeah.
Leave me and Candace Mustangs alone. I don't have one yet, by the way,
No?
but I'm working on it.
Well, you don't want one of
She
those.
wants one like that one there.
Yeah, you want
No.
a real Mustang now, huh?
Yeah, I want a GT.
Yeah.
I'm lost, right? Okay, I'm in the shot again.
As usual.
He's blocking the camera again.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave him in New York here.
With the junker.
You should probably drive the truck back.
I drive the truck back.
Like bad money, you can't get rid of it. It comes with a lot.
Is it running? Is this on?
Are we there?
I don't know what we're filming here, Ray.
Filming?
It's like old times. I gotta look at all this shit
Well,
to determine what I want to show people.
it was just a visit to take the truck here, Mike.
I don't know. I was so tired of pinball.
I mean, we never been here before. You ain't.
The family trucksters back there.
That's a dry built, man.
Yes.
Look at that. Wow. People call them fan belts. It's not. They're in the fan in the car
It's
anymore.
the serpentine belt.
Yeah, it's a dry belt. It drives accessories. Yeah, this is trucks, and then more trucks, and then the old trucks are across the fence there. And then you got small American cars like little Fords, little Chevys, little Plymouths, you know. But he always kept the trucks in this area. And then there's some box trucks and milk delivery trucks, you know, all kinds of old stuff.
That's what I want to see is the old stuff, but most of it's gone.
Yeah, well, you know, you can't keep it in here. It takes real estate up,
Yep.
and nobody buys
And
it.
nobody wants any of it,
No.
right? So, I mean, he's got a little cachet of it over there.
Well, that was from years ago. That
Yeah.
was probably the first stuff he moved in here.
Yeah, yeah, and even that, he would take it out if he could get to it.
Yeah. Yeah, it has nothing to offer anymore.
Yeah.
So, eventually, yeah, who knows. But he would have people, contractors he knew, pour little empty cement, you know, clean their trucks out, and that's how some of this got cemented. Because this was pretty muddy years ago. Most of these vehicles are from 02, 06, 05, late 90s, you know, they're 10, 15 years old. That's, I guess, the ideal salvage because people are looking for stuff coming. We'll go down this aisle and then we'll get on the other side of the fence and go over and look at the
Look
old.
at buses and stuff.
Yeah, the old stuff over there.
Okay.
That's a whole nother area down there.
Back to you, Candace.
Back to you, Candace. You
Yeah.
shutting it off?
Yeah, I don't know. Right now I'm not seeing anything but a bunch of
Well, we'll pick up over there.
anything too interesting here, although I may have found another Mustang for everybody. I'm not
Okay.
I'm not entirely even sure what this is.
What, that?
Yeah. It's not a Mustang though.
It's caught on fire. It looks. No, I don't know. GTO, it says? No,
Is that what it is?
it says GTO.
It's ugly.
It's one of them G6 things or something.
This place is pretty big, man.
End of tour.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, Ray.
Well, yeah, you didn't walk down every aisle, but you don't need to.
Got a good picture of what was here.
Yeah.
Not as interesting as it used to be because it's all late model stuff.
Yeah, well, you know, years go by and stuff you remember ain't here. It's all hot stuff, you know, 2006, 5, 4, 3, 2, whatever. Late 90s. There's an 80.
Yeah.
That's a Mustang, isn't it?
It is a Mustang. Ugly.
Some of the new recent salvage gets parked here and over here.
Yeah.
It doesn't make it into the yard right away, so some of your newer stuff will be in here. And then we got this.
Well, Ray, you want to explain what the back window sign is back here?
Yeah, you bought a pinball and sold this. What are you gonna get for $300 in a pinball? Are you gonna get a pair of legs and coin door or something?
Yeah, I don't know. The choice: trade in the truck for a pinball machine.
Yeah, you couldn't even get a pinball.
No. Well, that thing served us a lot of years, Ray.
Well, it says new truck, so you'd buy a new truck.
Okay. Yeah.
And you didn't.
Well, yeah. There's the blue thing.
Yeah.
That's the replacement.
Well, you guys owned it since new. Have all the paperwork. That's cool. You should save that. Did you keep it?
Yeah, a little bit of it. Not much. I kept what I showed you.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I mean.
Yeah. Hold a lot of pinball machines in that thing, Ray.
Yeah. Old Chris Simmons LED Star Trek.
Yeah. Yeah. Alien Poker. Had
You
moved the gangbusters in it.
Went to Wilmington to the truck place.
Oh yeah. Went to New York with it to get that. It's been to New York a couple times.
That's interesting.
Yeah. No, it's not.
And you were by yourself.
I was.
Dude, in New York. Oh my God. Well, I guess you could have always just got out of it and got a ride, but that's risky, man. But that's reliable.
Not anymore.
Did they ever leave you set lately?
No.
That's something to be said, I guess.
Okay. Well, our new show's pretty boring, Ray. We got to work on that.
You got to step it up.
Yeah, I think if we ever get our new store open, have you seen our new store yet?
Yeah, I got work still to do there.
If we ever get that open,
I got electrical work.
The YouTube show's coming back, man. Do you believe the YouTube show's coming back?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have some nice...
We're coming back bigger and better than ever.
Yeah, we'll have some nice stuff to view and talk about. And people like what we talk about, so that's what we're going to do.
If you say so, but we're putting this truck to rest today, and that's all I've got to say.
Back to you, Candace. Did work.
I don't know, the thing's closed.
Thing's closed?
Oh, well, there it goes, Ray. Say bye-bye. You don't have to stop because it's over.
Bye, truck.
Yeah.
You were good. You must pay tribute to the...
Yes, rest in peace to that piece of thing.
It always respected you, man.
No, it didn't, but it did towards the end. This last year was tremendous with it, Ray, with all that ice and snow and crazy stuff. I was out there hopping around in it like it was nobody's business.
Yeah, neat. Yeah, well, you know, I don't know if you're going to buy anything new that's going to last that long.
No.
I want to see what this new stuff looks like 30... That's 29 years ago.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah. It won't look like much, man.
All right, I'm done filming for today. I'm going to cry. You'd cry too if you were stuck in the back seat sitting on the toolbox.
How is that what it is? I thought you were going to be sad about the truck. He's like, oh. To the right here and get on 462. That is that goes right through Lancaster Center City. That's kind of a neat road. I used to take that home when I used to end up down this way because this is boring.
This is boring. Let's spice it up.
Oh, you want me to get on 460?
No, no. I want you to keep your eyes on the road. And Kia, I want you to read. We got a new subscriber. Would you? And an email just came in with a tech tips question. I think. At least I think it halfway qualifies for tech tips.
Mike says we don't do that.
Yeah, tech tips is canceled. Who is this person? Rook Steeps? Rook Steeps. He just subscribed to us, I think, yesterday, right?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Can you believe we're still picking up subscribers?
Well, if you'd bring back tech tips.
Yeah.
I think you should.
I think he's doing it just to make everybody mad.
Yes, I think so. Mike.
Okay, you drive.
Right.
Can you read that loud enough so people can hear what you're saying?
Anyway, all right, the guy starts off, thanks to the comments, such and such.
Yeah, well,
he liked Ray's opinion. He has a problem with a doctor who resetting consistently. Instead of reflowing boards or buying a reproduction, the purchase is easy to install Gizmo for 25 bucks, and the machine works flawlessly. Mine is the motorized Dalek. You know what that is, Dalek kit?
Yeah.
Okay.
So his heads still don't work, but apparently there's a mod out there, or a rebuild kit or a mod, or I don't know what it is, Ray, but for the WPC power driver reset problem.
Okay, yeah, I heard of it.
Which is where it loses its 5 volts, right?
Yeah, they've redone it so it doesn't go off of a line that gets taken down by the rest of the load, you know, like GI. They made a mod that the 5 volts has its own isolated, nothing can drive off a line. And it's supposed to keep it at 5.25 and nothing takes it down.
So it's an auxiliary power supply is what it is?
That's right, yeah.
I guess he's asking, do we recommend it or do we not recommend it, and why?
How it works, why it works, and you don't recommend.
Well, it's isolated, that's why it works.
Okay.
It's not on a line shared with the other bridge rectifiers.
It bypasses the 5 volt, what is it? Not the regulator, the 5 volt.
Yeah, I imagine it's its own circuit. You don't use the old one in place anymore.
So it's partial new parts, and it bypasses and supplies the 5 volts to your MPU,
right,
and you're done.
Yep.
But you're still at mercy of what other failures on your power driver board?
Well, everything else, you know, transistors for solenoids, GI. You're still where the transformer feed comes in to the power driver board, because it's called a power driver board because it does both things. It's a power supply board and a driver board. Power supply part of it is 12 volts, 5 volts, and AC 6 volts. So it does all that. So the answer to this gentleman's problem is that he has 2 failures on his power driver board, and that the mod fixed his 5 volts to the MPU problem. Right.
But but whatever's powering that the head, the Dalek head or whatever, I've never worked on a Dr. Who, but I'm guessing the power's generated somewhere on the power driver board. Maybe.
Yeah, no, it probably has its own motor board, you know, that little motor control board.
Okay.
You know, the ones with a little choke on them?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's one of those down in the playfield area. And there's also another motor control board separate from that controls direction up and down.
Okay. So his other problem is probably not on his driver board, it's somewhere else.
Down there on the playfield.
It's on the playfield motor control board, which there may be more than one of for that head.
There's a directional board that drives the motor forward back.
Okay.
Because, you know, that motor is driven DC one way and then it reverses through another set of transistors to drive it back down. It doesn't just go a round trip, you know, it goes up and back. It's 2 separate directions.
This sounded way too much like Tech Tips. Tech Tips is canceled, and I'm down to my last 3 minutes of film, so we're done for the day. We're going to go get something to eat at the Choke and Puke.
We're crossing the river shortly.
We're going to go over the bridge.
Did you see the river? It's a foot deep and a mile wide.
And the only thing I got to say more than that is we're going to be back soon with some more interesting footage.
Tech Tips.
I can't hardly wait to film more crap and edit this stuff for everybody to pick on, because I like doing that.
Well, I'll try to talk a little bit more interesting. Tech Tips.
Ray's going to try to be more exciting.
Yeah, that ain't possible.
No. Everything, your wealth of knowledge is a bunch of boring stuff, right?
Yeah.
I got to tell you.
That's a shame.
It really is. You're so obsolete. Yeah.
Okay.
Back to you, Candace.
Hi, hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already subscribed, what are you waiting for? Want to know what's coming next? Go like us on Facebook. Right now. You can keep up to date with all of us here at the shop and what we